Here's one to get you growling. With the big day fast approaching, many don't want to leave their furry friends out of the festivities. But should dogs be allowed at the Christmas dinner table, or is it simply barking mad?
Well, joining us to discuss this is broadcaster Naomi, Isted, who says she'd be more than happy for her dogs to sit at the Christmas table, and blogger and influencer Tinuke, who says there is no place for her pooch. And I have to say, we've got the star of the show.
Our very special
Mabel.
Mabel. Look at Mabel, the cockapoo.
She's got a place at our table this morning.
Oh, that is fantastic. Now, come on. Now, look. Come on, Tinuke, what is the problem there? That looks absolutely adorable, doesn't it?
No.
Mabel at the table.
Not
what
at all.
What have you got against poor little Mabel?
Mabel is adorable, but her place should be on the floor, not at a table, not when anyone else is eating.
OK.
No.
Naomi, are we all for this? Are we happy? Would you be happy for Mabel to eat something now next to you?
I would.
Well, I'll tell you
100%.
what. We have got Mabel's Christmas lunch here. There you go.
Oh, my
Look
goodness,
at
my
that,
dogs would
Mabel.
absolutely love this. There you go,
Turkey
Mabel.
and
Oh,
carrot. Look at that.
No.
Mabel, knife and fork, love. You like knife and fork? Mabel?
She's quite happy. She's
No.
quite happy.
Okay,
I think you've lost her now, to be honest. But Naomi, listen, you've got the dog there sitting at the table, eating off a plate. Surely there's a bit of an issue with hygiene here. Would you not be worried from that perspective if you're inviting your dog to sit at your table?
I mean, I think it's all about boundaries. So we obviously have to give our kids, our dogs, our relationships, partners, boundaries. But at the same time, we all need to have a bit of fun from time to time and actually let go of those boundaries and just relax the rules. And it's Christmas at the end of the day, so I think it's all about the occasion. It's once a year. Yeah. Let them sit at the table. Let them have a bit of Christmas dinner.
How do you know that Uncle Terry always washes his hands when he goes to the loo? I've got to talk on behalf of men. I'm sorry. We don't always get it right. Young kids, are they always washing their hands where their fingers have been up their noses?
I honestly don't want to think about that.
Sprouts. Can I have another one of those?
Well, maybe we should start banning more people from being at the Christmas table in that case.
That's where she's heading with this.
Tinuke, what do you make of that? You know, it's a one-off, it's a special occasion involving your furry friends. I mean, I have to say, I am with you on the fact that I wouldn't be doing it with my dog. Much as I love her, I would not be including her at the Christmas table.
I love my dogs. Love them to bits, but I think, you know, what you said about boundaries is very true, Naomi, and I think that's one boundary. Dogs don't know what day it is. They don't mind if it's Christmas or not. They don't know.
Of course they know what day it is.
They can
see the change. They can smell the turkey. They can smell the celebration.
They can eat the same dog food they had the day before and they'll be absolutely happy, or they can have a special treat on the floor, in their bowls, not while I'm eating, not where I'm eating.
And also on the subject of boundaries, though, isn't there an issue? Because dogs, you know, notoriously, if you kind of let them break the rules once, then they're like, right, this is it, I can go for it now the whole time. They don't really understand the fact that you can say, OK, you can break the rules today, but not on a general basis.
But then that's the same as children. I mean, if you've got to occasionally, you know, let down the guard at some point and let the kids have a bit of fun, just with like the dogs. Yep. So do they have a bit of sugar? Yes, I'll let them have a bit of sugar. They'll have cake, but not every single day. I think dogs, as long as they're trained correctly, they know. So my dog, if I allow him to sit at the table as a one-off, he's not going to do it every time. He might try his luck, but he's not going to do it every single time we're sitting at the table because he's well-trained. So I think that's the key, is if your dog is already well-trained and they know their boundaries...
I'm laughing at... Mabel's making short work of that dinner, isn't she?
Really enjoy that. You see, she's happy. She's
even
really
eating her
happy.
vegetables.
I love it. Eating like kids, had all the meat first, and now they're all right, I'll have my veg, fine.
The last thought. But at the end of the day, isn't it nice to give them a little bit of happiness as well? Because they give us so much love. Our animals are so empathic, so loyal, so loving. And I just think it's lovely to give them a little treat.
Look at the pleasure,
once in a while.
that Mabel is having
there are so many ways you
to
can make
at the
them
table.
happy. They're dogs. Giving them a cuddle makes them happy. Giving them an extra treat makes them happy. Give them a cuddle, let them sit on your lap of the sofa. That would make them happy. I'd rather do all of those things.
Oh, but my dogs aren't allowed on the sofa because my sofas are new and they're white. So
so there's a balance. Boundaries.
I do have boundaries. Actually, I don't know whether they'd be allowed on the sofa on Christmas Day, but instead they can have Christmas dinner with us.
Well, I have to say, Mabel is a good advert for a dog being well-behaved and eating their meal, but you can imagine with some dogs that you would definitely not want to include them. Things would go flying, food would be eaten left, right and centre. One of your dogs is too big, isn't it?
Yes, so my little dog, he can sit on the bench and the kids love it when he sits on the bench. So we have dining chairs one side and a bench on the other side. But my other dog is a Labrador. He's very bouncy. He would love to sit at the table. Oh, there he is. He'd love to sit at the table, but he's just too big, unfortunately. But I'd be quite happy for him to sit next to me at the table.
Well, Well, Mabel, I'm with you, love. Don't you worry, my love. You can come around any time and have dinner with me, OK? And next week on the show, in the middle of a cost of living crisis, we'll be discussing whether it's OK to have a bath with your dog.
Honestly.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
come on. No?
Never.
Why
that's
not?
a step too far for everybody.
Saving water, energy.
Other ways to do it. Never.
Okay, Naomi, thank you so much. And to Mabel, of course.
Mabel,
and,
so well behaved.
we asked
Mabel,
you on
finish your
Twitter-
carrots. Come on, come on, finish those carrots.
Should dogs be allowed at the dinner table? We've been asking you this morning. 38% of you say you'd be more than happy to have your dog up at the dinner table. 62% say you would say down boy to the idea. And we've been sent a lovely photo, actually. We got this one from Chrissy on Twitter, who shows a photo of her dog Mavis at the Christmas dinner table. We don't have it at the moment. We'll bring that one to you later because it's a very cute picture of a dog, isn't it? And I'm intrigued by another one from Linda, actually, who's got in touch to say, absolutely, they should be at the table, part of the family. My dog helps me to cook the dinner and then washes up. So why wouldn't she sit with us? I don't know what kind of dog Linda's got, but that's the sort of dog I want.
She might be confusing dog with husband.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe that might know.
We've got Chris's picture. Let's have a look.
There we go. Look at that. Mavis the dog at the Christmas dinner
That's quite a nice dinner as well.
It does look good.
Lovely.
It's got all the trimmings as well on that one.
Looks good. It was better than my Christmas dinner. I'm joking. Naomi, thank you so much. Tinuke, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, and Mabel, you're an absolute darling.
She's coming over for more now.
I know, exactly.
She says, where's the pudding?
Exactly.